everyone, I'm Jared Falk, and today I'm going to teach you how to develop your single stroke roll speed. And I'm basically just going to show you exactly what I did to develop my single stroke roll speed. And that is practice short bursts of single stroke rolls. So we got bursts of groups of 4, and we got bursts in groups of 8. Now, of course, you can continue on. You can go to 12, 16, or whatever. But I think once you get past the 8 mark, you're not going to have as much of an issue. And so this is just something I really struggled with. I was able to do doubles really fast, no problem. But when it came to playing a single stroke roll really fast around the kit, it was just way more challenging. So this is the exercise that I use. And you'll see there's 10 exercises. But the way I do it is I kind of play it as one big 10-bar exercise. Now, you can practice them all individually. I'm not going to go through each one and demonstrate each one for you. I'm just going to demonstrate it all together at 3 different tempos. So I'm going to play it at 60 beats per minute. I'm going to play it at 80 beats per minute. And then I'm going to attempt to play it at 120 beats per minute, which is very challenging for me. And I'm in between 120 and 130 as far as my cap. And so you can make that one of your goals, or I'm sure some of your guys' goals to go up to like 150 beats per minute, which is cool. Before we jump into the exercise, I want to give you one quick tip when starting to develop this, and that is to obviously keep a loose grip. This is something we always want to do. But what I found out when I was developing the short bursts, especially in groups of 4, is I could just drop the sticks, and naturally, the rebound of the sticks, if I drop the left stick slightly after the right stick, the rebound is naturally going to give me a quick group of 4 notes. So that would sound like this. So you notice the left stick is dropping just slightly after the right stick, and I'm getting that quick group of 4. Now you could continue and use this technique, and you can get groups of 6 and groups of 8. So how about I just try and get a group of 8 for you? Now a group of 8 is pretty much just 4 in each hand, right? So separately, the hands are doing this. And it's all basically just timing. So you gotta obviously have a good grip, and there's a thing on our website on how to hold the drumsticks and stuff like that. And so a loose grip, keep your fingers on the stick, and these fingers are what are controlling the stick. And so you want a nice even group of 4 when you practice like that. And so work on it. And I'm continually working on this. I'm not at the point where I'm done with this. No. It's going to be for the rest of my life. And so that's the way it should be for all of us. So now let's try and get that quick group of 8 just by dropping the sticks. So it's pretty crazy that I only have to hit the drums twice, or I only have to hit the drum twice. Wow, I'm speaking horribly. I only have to hit the drum 2 times, 2 strokes, and I'm getting 8 notes. And so they're not the most powerful notes, and obviously you might want to consider helping a little bit with your wrists or your fingers to give those strokes a little bit more power. But I'm just trying to show you what the sticks can do, what a little bit of technique practice can actually do. And that just comes from sitting there practicing 4, 4, 4, and then practicing the separation. So with that said, I'm not going to bore you with this kind of stuff anymore. I'm going to go into the single stroke roll speed exercise, and I'm going to play it starting at 60, then I'm going to move to 80, and then I'm going to move to 120. So it's going to be a really big challenge, but it's a lot of fun. And if you just do this, 5-10 minutes a day, I swear, if you could increase your speed by 30%, 40%, quite easily within 3 to 6 months. So let's go for it. So there you have it. That's the exercise that I used to develop my single stroke roll. And that's the exercise I'm still using. I say it like I still use. It's like I do that kind of stuff all the time. And using those patterns around the drum sounds really, really cool. So you're absolutely gonna love it. Now, I know I only played that for like, 30 seconds. Like, what? I can't even practice along. I can't even, I can't even internalize it in that amount of time. So what we've done is we're going to include MP3s of exactly what I played. We're going to include the MP3s at 60, 80, and 120. And what we're going to do is we're going to loop them. So if you go to the website, drumlessons.com, you can actually just download these MP3s. And the link is in the more info section below. If you're on drumlessons.com, you'll see the MP3 link right there. And that's where you should download them, put them on your MP3 player or whatever, and then actually practice along with me. 60 should be good for anyone, and then 80 is kind of the intermediate level, and then a $120. If you're at a $120, go for it. I'm sure there's tons of you guys that are even faster than that. Now, there's one more thing I wanted to quickly talk to you guys about, and that is our new website, drumeo.com. And there's also be a link down there for you guys to check that out. But it basically is a website that hosts our most popular drum lesson training packs. And yes, these training packs cost money, but I guarantee you'll get your money's worth. And if you want something, at a premium level, something that's going to help take you to the next level, something a little bit more structured, not like picking lessons from all over the place, but something in a more step-by-step format, I highly recommend you go check out drumeo.com. There's something there for absolutely everyone at any skill level. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again very soon.